A resiliency philosophically in your supply base might also be, how aware are we of the environmental things going around those parts? Like, to me, it still boggles the mind to know that 2 companies in the world were making chips for everybody, and yet everybody missed the fact that all these industries were converging on the same demand. And today everybody wakes up and says, oh, we have part shortages. But again, it's because people don't really think of it that way. They think of what they need and the ability of that company to supply them. They don't look at the supplier holistically across their business like they would their own. And I think resiliency would be, I need to understand TSMC's silicon supply chain and who their customer base and what their demand signals are, as much as I need to understand what my business with them is going to be. And I have to understand, ask the question, what happens when they can't supply me parts? And again, in the case of Microsoft, we bought extra parts and we kept an inventory knowing there could be any time at any point they could be disrupted. We thought for short periods of time, but long enough to disrupt our supply chain. Now, it turned out to be for a very large period of time, and it was very disruptive supply chains. The thing is, even that strategy isn't going to solve the problem, but buying you those 2 to 3 weeks or a month or whatever it buys you in the marketplace so that you can go figure out how to react is time that your competitors don't have. And it's the ability for you to work through your management and say, the world has changed, we need to react. In the meantime, we're going to get through this part of it okay. It's eventually going to hit us like it's hitting everybody else. But we'll at least have a little bit of buffer to go figure out how we can readjust everything to the new reality.